All right, guys, in this Lightroom tutorial, you are going to learn how to edit your photos really quick in Lightroom and a couple quick ways to speed up the workflow. Now, whether you're doing this as a contractor or you're a interior home remodeler and you just want to take some awesome photos really quick, add some adjustments, these tips will help you. Let's get into it. So first of all, I created a album, as you can see. That would be click this album, and then I hit plus, add the photos, and select the ones you want and hit OK. This is about as far as I got. And I like to look for the photos that, so I actually wouldn't use this photo or this photo, but if I did, I would maybe edit one and then I would apply the edit settings to the other three to see if they take. That's a really great way to save time, but let's just move right ahead here. I'm going to, let's see, I don't like that wall in there, but we can try, let's try this one. All right. All right, here we go. It looks like, all right, so right away when I start, all right, so let's start with this one right here. Okay, so right away we have this open and you could just try auto if you wanted something quick. The really quick way to just have a real quick correction, if I was to tell you the fastest way to do this, it would be click. You don't have to agree with me, but it's going to be case by case basis here. So it's going to be click your auto right here. Then it's going to be drop down here and check your white balance. Okay. So that's going to give you the dropper and you're going to want to go with maybe like the whitest part on the screen, right? And let it apply and just see what it's giving you here. You might like some of the effects, like the way it's coming out. And if you're okay with a certain color, you can go ahead with that. I like that. It's a little cooler. And then you can keep going. So next, if there's too much yellow or orange due to tungsten lighting or just color reflection, we can go ahead right up here and have this color mixer open. Always check the yellow and go to saturation. Turn it down all the way once just to see, or turn it up reversely to see if you want to take any yellowing or orange out. Now, there are some orange in this tongue and groove and the flooring, so we could try the orange. Let's see, we're going to make sure it's selected and saturation down. If we do too much, we lose the color of our actual stuff. We need it. So maybe a little bump, but I don't notice a whole lot because this one's good. We'll keep that at 0. All right. Moving right along. The very next thing I would do is to just jump down and make the photo, like be done really quickly. If that's the goal, time, I would check auto or guided. And if I didn't like any of the way the perspective or anything was, or I might just play with this setting and be like, okay, all right, let's see if I wanted it to look more. Maybe I think I like that. But now you got this problem right here where the photo is off the grid. We just hit this constrain crop and hit enter. That's done. So let's go back here to this view and let's continue. And then if there's any photos, like if I wanted to, I could try to, if there's 10 photos shot in the same way. So if I have 10 hallway pictures for some reason, I could take those edit settings right here. And let's say I want to open this one photo up. These are the edit settings I would copy. I would go copy edit settings right there. You're going to want to make sure your crop and geometry is in there. Or if you used any auto settings, you want that highlighted or it won't apply to the next photo. Let's just try it. We're going to copy that edit setting and we want a photo that kind of looks like that. And that would be the next photo. All right, so this is our edited photo. And now we're going to go paste edit settings. And I'm okay with that, but I don't really like that in there. So same color profiles. All right. So what I can do. All right. Grab this and just drag it. I got the constraint crop on. Let's try that. And let's just move this a little bit. We can just hit that scale. It'll probably work best for this photo. And probably set that right about there. All right. That is looking good. If I wanted to check it real quick, and I was like, I might just check the geometry once, but that's pretty good. I could rotate this a little bit, give it some more option, different kind of look or feel, just as long as you feel everything's in line. This is like editing, so it's like art, it's subjective. It's really just what you make it. All right. And let's continue. So those would be like the quick moves for your photos there. And once again, let's see, let's just run through it again. This one hasn't been done. So we hit auto. Okay. If you agree with it, continue. Then you want to go to your color, your white balance, and you could select around, play with the color profile, but you're going to want it to match the other one. That's too purple. If they're viewing it on your client's website or whatever, color might be off if you got 10 photos sitting next to each other or whatever. All right, so here's the orange, turn saturation down. But for this, we got a lot of orange in the woodwork, ceiling, flooring. For this one, it's just going to be the yellow, I feel. Because look, see all that yellowing? And a lot of photographers, if you look at their photos closely, they might forget to hit that slider. Like they could have great gear, but let's just say there's a lot of yellowing in their photos or they don't fix certain things. All right, so if I wanted to just check this guided, check this auto. Ooh, that auto looks nice on this one. We're going to go with that one. All right. I could continue. And same thing here, right? Just knocking these out fast. Auto. Okay. And I agree with that. So I'm not going to change any of the sliders. We're going for time here. And we want a cool look. There we go. I like that. And I could always turn this temperature down a little bit. Kind of like that warm too in the middle. All right. Yellow. We'll turn the saturation down. Let's see. We need some of that yellow in this one this time. We'll keep it easy. We're not going to touch those oranges. I might come back over here and I'm going to hit auto and guided. I'm always going to check those. Might not always check them both, but if I find what I'm looking for. And then vertical, let's see. No, actually I like it where it is. I can hit Control Z or edit undo. I can continue. If the photo was in the same set, like if the next photo was like 5 more of the same kind of shot, similar, I would then copy, paste those edit settings. Clear those edit settings. Okay, we got, I wanted to see the craftsmanship on the railing. All right. Guided looks fine in this case. We'll go back up here and we'll go as shot and we'll just start sampling and seeing what color profile we kind of want. I think warm looks nice for this. I like that. And then we'll do the same up here. We'll hit this auto. Now it looks like there's too much light fall off. So we're going to go yellow and we're just going to turn that down. Oh, look at that. We got it back. Look at all the yellow in that photo. That's like what I see in other photographers' photos. Not literally, but like when you don't turn yellow down and like you can see it and notice it, it's like, looks awful. And after you see it and you know about it, can't unsee it. All right, here we go again. We're in this profile right here, so we're just going to work it backwards. And actually, this photo's not good, so I'm not going to deliver that to the client. All right, this one looks good to go. Auto or guided. We'll try that. You really want to get that geometry good. All right, same thing here. We're just going to click here and maybe 1 or 2 clicks. I want less yellow. So that looks like less yellow. And then pull that yellow saturation slider once again. All right. We don't have a lot of elements that depend on yellow for this one. All right. And oh, that's right. I should probably do the yellowing at the end, turning it down. All right, that's good. For the next one, all right, yeah, why not? We're going to start working top down because We kept starting in the geometry section. I didn't really like that. All right. Let's start one auto. Looking good so far. Just the sliders as needed. But, oh, that looks good. All right. We're going to continue. Check that yellow. And we know it's here. In this case, I could go all the way and we're not losing anything. Orange is fine. Last thing, geometry for this, guys. Guided or auto. That auto is good. And actually, give it a chance. If it's looking like it's going off, just hit constrain crop. You'll save your photo. Look at that. It's fine. It's nice. All right. We can continue. So now we got a guy right here. I'm so glad because real world problems. We're going to open this up. We're going to go to brush. And no, wrong one. All right. We're going to use this remove. We're going to make it bigger. And we'll use the generative AI on this guy here. All right. And hit remove. It's pretty good. You'd be surprised. Looks like these are shoes or something on the floor. See if AI can figure it out and not touch that blurred out wood trim. Almost good enough. I think that's going to be too deep into the photo right there with that mark. Actually, it's good. We saved it. All right. Whoa, the auto here, not digging it. Oof. Wow, it's really high exposure right there. All right. In this case, we can turn the contrast down and the shadows up a little bit. Might sometimes looks like it add detail. I don't really like this shot. This will be on the client to decide if they want to use this. Let's see here. What do we get? We can go with that look that kind of makes it yellow. And then, of course, turn that down a little bit. Looks good. All right. Continue right along. Guided. Auto. Good. No upright correction found. Sure. All right. Next. Wasn't that a better picture? All right. Let's start back up. And all right. So we know auto is not going to work for this. So we can slightly touch exposure. We can turn those highlights down and we can go shadows up a little bit or shadows down, shadows up a little bit. Could put the blacks back in there to try to cut it back in, add a little bit of definition. Be careful because it will add grain a little bit. If you do too much, let's try this as shot. Keep double clicking it here. I like that. And we'll just turn the yellow down on that. So I don't like the yellowing. I just notice it too much. That's personal. You guys don't have to copy that, but it's good practice. Let's see, guided or yeah, showcases the railing a lot better. I like it. We will go with it. Oh, moving along into the bathroom. All right. Auto. Okay. You can already tell it's got a lot of yellow. We can go. Oh, there we go. White balance is back on, and we are going to, let's see if we can keep some of that yellow and goldish in those fixtures. Oh, yeah, it looks great. That whole shower was very, oh. All right. Could try the orange, but looks like there's a lot of orange in this picture. So we don't want to, yeah, that would just take it out. Right. Continuing right along. Oh, I'm not even going to check the other one. That's great. Looks really good. What's really cool is these are all going to be branded photos. Some will be used for their website. Some will be used social media. We'll upload it to drafts on the back end of their Facebook, which also is linked to Instagram. So they can do 2-for-1 cross post, which is nice. Get uploaded to stories, create reels, whatever. But that'll be more on the client there because they'll have to fill in the copy and stuff for the post. All right, this one, I want to just start top down. Auto. Not really digging it, but we got a nice, there we go. and yellow down. I like it. And just go for some quick corrections here. Oh, and that auto's on point. See what guided says? Nope. Auto it is. All right. If I wanted to get this tile out of there, I could stretch it, fix that a little bit. So I could just hit scale if I wanted to, or I could try to click it. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. I just skip. Okay. Now it kind of looks like the same photo. That's all right. We'll give them some options. Okay, that's good. I'm not with this one. This gets deleted. They might find a use. So when we upload photos in the back end of Facebook and Instagram, they will crop them or they will create them for either the 1080 by 1080 square or the 1350 by 1080 landscape, which is the most space you can take up on Instagram, by the way. Maybe is that called portrait? I'm not portrait mode or landscape. It's the most you can do for photo and video. Let's try guided here. All right. Oh, I worked this one backwards. Sorry, guys. All right. Thing is, if you end up going through it backwards, you're going to want to still come back here. Because this has got a lot of yellowish. If I wanted to, I could remove that with the Generative AI brush. Let's see this. What is this? This is the remove, but it uses the Generative AI. All right. We're just going to put that in their stuff. They might like it. They might not. I personally don't. This was a mistake. Misfire. We took a shot. Oh, wow. This is a shot out of camera. Really nice. See a lot of yellow. All right. Wonder how this is going to turn out. Oh. Okay with it. I'd rather go with a cool filling in this bathroom than. Oh, this was chill. It's too blue. I'm okay with that. Ooh. All right. If I wanted to, I'd turn that temperature back a little bit. And let's go check this. Guided? I think auto will look way better though. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. Since we're here, auto, go back up all the way. Yeah. It's all right. And try something like. Okay. All right. Good to go. Okay. Oh, looking nice. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could use that generative AI, that heal tool, and take out Kleenex boxes, or maybe there's a shampoo bottle. Just a lot of times that's, okay, that looks good. That auto. Oh, ooh, that looks so nice like that. Yeah, we still retained all the, yeah. Take that. Take that, yellow lighting. All right. Why not? Nope, lost it. We got it back. Okay. Oh, also, if you wanted to play with these settings, there's an auto setting there too. If you didn't want to grab the dropper there and mess around. Maybe. All right. Get the more light, and you hit that constrain crop. This photo will still turn out, or guided. Guided will try to just keep it all in. Constrain crop. Hit enter. What do we got? Yeah. Oh, this one's gonna look nice. Closer to that. That looks nice. Ooh. All right. Huh. Wow. Compare that to the guided. Yeah. All right. Where's our photo here? Let's let me scroll through. Back way too far. There we go. It's just adjusting these settings. I'm just laughing because I'm like, where's the rest of the bathroom? I thought it was funny because it was hiding behind the door here. They're not going to use this photo. I don't even have to edit this one here. I'll delete it. All right, moving right along. I like this. So I took this picture with that ultra wide angle lens and I put sat on the bed actually and put the camera to the wall almost. Let's try that auto. Ooh, that auto's already looking really nice. All right. You could try as shot. There's a lot of good natural light in this one. So I just kind of want to see what this is seeing. Oh, that daylight looks really nice. And that daylight didn't wash it out either. I'm going to go with the daylight and an odd change of events. All right. Now I almost want to keep the yellow in here because some of that yellow with that natural light, that warm, turn it down a little bit. I like it. I like where this is going. All right. It's going to get leveled out here. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look at that win right there. That's guided. See, what would level do in this case? Vertical. Could always adjust vertical, but that auto, just spot on. Wow. Yeah. I'm impressed. That's really nice. Same run down here. We'll try auto. Okay. I like it. And we did use daylight, so we want to keep it consistent now. And turn that yellow down a little bit, not much. I'm not even going to argue with it. Now, if I wanted to go through and just be like, we could could deepen it just a little bit. Try turning some highlights down. Give them that look. Still would be nice. Open the shot up a little bit. And a little bit of blacks in there. Or take it out and more washed out. Kind of cool right there. That's enough of these bed pics, though. That's a cool perspective, though. We'll give him this one, too. Auto didn't punch it in as much. We'll add some exposure. I see why, though. Those highlights. Brighten it a very little bit. Touch just a little bit of white. Blacks will kind of bump it up, too, but you'll lose some kind of like definition. All right. Let's try this with the daylight. There we go. Got it back. Turn that yellow down a little bit. Too much. Ooh. Yep. I might add some contrast in this case. No, I am not. Let's see. Maybe add some shadows. Or the shadows back and just put the blacks in there. Cut that in. Yeah, that's what it was. That's such a perfect shot. It was hard to compete. It's really nice too. All right, in the bathroom, adjacent. Try going with daylight again. Yeah, it's working out. Oh, ooh, that's sharp. Not even gonna argue that guy. It looks great. They don't need two of the same picture. Or wait, why not? Huh? Add that daylight one because that's the one we used. Now look, you see it? There's my hand with the camera from around the corner. The hell are you? Now we got to do a little bit of extra work here, which is fine. We're going to grab that heel brush with that generative AI. And we're going to just try to, I think it looks cool. I already know I'm not going to want that. They're like, well, you could have just Photoshopped that out. I would too. I'm paying somebody to do that. Whoa. I must see more. Oh, crap. It was this photo. Oh, good job. Good job. We had to go back and hit this photo too. Great. Wow. That's awesome. All right. Very similar. One just looks a little bit more yellow. We're not using this shot. So got all the products in it. I duplicated it. Watch what you're doing. We're going to leave that as shot. Or auto. Or that daylight. We'll do daylight. We'll just turn on some of that yellow. I don't think I'm going to deliver this photo. I just want to see how it would turn out. Oh, that's all right. Shows nice interior of the shower. All right. Oh, wow. The products are magically gone. Magically disappeared. Yeah, sometimes you get in these houses and you end up staging it with your clients because you both just want it done. So we could try clicking around, see if we like any of those, or try our daylight in this case, because in this room, that's what we used, but we didn't use it in the shower, so we are good. Let's go with a more white. I'm okay with that. Oh, this whole thing's got a lot of yellow in it. All right, that's just what it is. Guided will bring this thing to, I don't know, auto, I think. Yeah. Oh, it looks real nice. It's fine. All right, I think I got enough of the shower. I'll delete this one. Delete this guy right here too. I duplicated it. All right. That's two of you to delete now. Delete and duplicate are like right next to each other. And if you accidentally delete one, just Control Z or Edit Undo will bring it back. Okay, they're not going to use this, but I thought this looked cool. So I wanted to get in here and see what we got. I had more. Would I take exposure out in this case? And add. Take And I could always brush over those windows and then turn that down as a mask in here if I really wanted. That daylight looks nice on this one. And goodbye, yellow. Get all the yellow on the ceiling in here. And our very last one, we'll try this auto. Looks great. It's fine. We got another hand issue in the mirror. Probably turn the highlights down. Shadows can go up a little bit. Probably bring those whites just to mid. Punch. That auto looks nice. That shot was really nice too. Wow, that really brought this photo back. Even like when you think you take pictures like straight on and you have all the sliders in the world and the display grids that say your photo is balanced, you still miss stuff. All right. I wonder how it's going to react with that plant in the back. Oh, press it. Oh, I guess. I don't really need more than one bathroom picture. All right. Try this method for this photo. Oh, yeah. That looks good. Turn on some yellowing. Guided. Nope. That's not the jam. Oh. So when you get this, you just come down here, hit that constrain crop, hit enter. Yeah. And let's see. If I don't like that, I could unconstrain that. And I could just do my own scale. It's like right here. And I could stop it. Then I could grab the photo and I can get that synced back in there. That corner. And then I can hit enter again. And that saved it. Good tip on that one right there. We don't need any more of these bathroom pictures. I'm going to delete these two. Right. Now, here we go. I've been working up to this one. The kitchen. Same though. We want to save time. We want this to go quick, guys. We want to crush it. You can page through these sliders right here. That auto's nice. Check your yellows. Check your oranges too. But if your flooring's like orange or you got a lot of wood or wood grain or even cedar, anything, you can check it. Just, you don't want to take too much color out of the elements of the house too. Now the flooring's gone, right? There's no color in the flooring. So even if it was a big deal, we could paint it and with a brush and manually adjust like either highlights or turn the color down on one thing. Wouldn't be a big deal. But like this kind of looks nice. Let's go get the geometry on this. Ooh, saved the whole photo. That's great. And towards the end, I will show you how to export or how to share and then the settings. Okay, looks like we got an issue in the sync. Not really an issue, but we're going to fix it. We're going to go like this. Get that guy out. And this. Hopefully it keeps that line straight. AI probably will understand that is a ledge. A corner there and sync. Wow, perfect. You saw that, guys, right? All right. Fast edits. Now, these aren't my personal, taking all the time in the world to do this, but every photo is a little bit different. So it's kind of good that I just take my time, even though I'm like making this quick tutorial wise. Right? Maybe go through my settings, or I could play with the dropper. Ooh, change the whole mood. I like this. It looks a little darker on this one, but I like it. Take some of that yellow out. Not much in it. Oh, that's orange. The yellow can go. Fancy. All right. Auto. All right. Wow. I'm impressed. Might even come back here and let's see if I wanted two looks to this photo. No, okay. On second look, it does gotta, some of that light does have to come up. Yeah. Could paint the shadows out of here. Just by doing that, you would select your brush here and you'd select the areas that have the shadow. So if you just wanted like this area right here, shadows, right? Created a mask. Make sure you're on that mask. You can give it a name right here. You could say shadows, top left or something. Turn those shadows on or turn them up, make them go away. Make darker, lighter. That's the one I want. And we'll just drop that back in there. I'll lighten those shadows up. This one's going to turn out really nice. I can already tell. Let's just go through and work the quick settings. Ooh, that auto looks nice. All right. And that last thing is check my yellow. All right. Guided auto. All right. Once again, we're off the crop. So we're going to hit constrain crop and we can adjust it here, but let's hit okay. Look at that. Looks phenomenal. Now I'm going to come back on here and just maybe add a touch of exposure. All right. Let's see. Contrast down, contrast no. Highlights though. I think for this one, I would be okay with taking these highlights down back here. So I could come over here and create another mask. I could take a brush and I could just go stay in there and right here. So this is in together one mask. Turn those highlights down. And I also, with that, I could turn the exposure down a little bit. Got to be careful. All right. And back here. Looks a lot better. It's good. Punch it in a little bit by adding some blacks. You can see that. If I really wanted to, although I am going for saving time right now, I might come down here and just see what a dehaze does. Kind of does add a lot of shadow back. You could add a little bit of clarity to it, but I would rather paint it like the sharpening on the same way we just did. Grab the brush, paint your areas, and come over here and turn up the clarity or the texture a little bit. So I would do that. And then I'm just checking that my color profiles match right now. So look at these last ones. It's really nice. So because of the stone countertop, the marble right here, that's why I chose to shoot down it like that. That auto's nice. Color mixer yellow. Ooh. All right. Always checking the auto and guided, but I honestly, if the auto doesn't work, then I check the guided. That's just my little rule of thumb there. And then if I want to come back in here and add some more brightness or get those shadows out of there a little bit, try for the, oh yeah, we can get away with the whites on this one. Good. Punch in a little detail if I wanted to by turning the blacks back. or pushing them forward, I might wash them out. That looks nice. Really nice. A few more, guys, and then we will look at the file as a whole. Auto looking okay. In this case, we got to get the shadows out. And we could probably even afford to use some of the whites. A detail. Auto looks good. And where the money is right here, it's going to save this whole shot. See how otherwise, if you would have took this with your phone or a professional camera, still didn't have... We got somebody in the mirror. We got another Photoshop. A Lightroom issue here. All right. Let's get in there. Let's get him out of there. Let's try it. Will generative AI heel brush be able to do it? We don't know, people. What? Wow. Ghost moded them. All right. Click off here and looking pretty good. I do shoot in RAW and JPEG, and some of these have been RAW and some of these have been JPEG, just so you guys know. I just brought in a mix. Not really a big deal. I know when I'm working like portraits or stuff like that, I just always do both for good rule of thumb, because there's something I want more dynamic range of color for sure. If it's more of like a centerpiece shot, then I'll choose to edit on that raw file there. Now, what I don't like that's sticking out here is this door, like these black hinges, but cool at the same time. So we're just gonna go with it. And we have the same photo again. I guess to judge if I want to keep it or not, I'll go straight to the auto. It's the same photo. Oh, this is going to turn out really great. So, why is this wanting to do? Oh, this shot. Turn that off. Try the auto. Oh, all right. I already know we need exposure. Turn on highlights for sure. Up with shadow game. Could also paint in the areas and turn up or turn off the shadows or turn down the highlights like we did. Fluorescent or auto? I like that more natural look. Okay. So guys, this would be my process to kind of just do as many photos as I could quickly. Of course, if they line up, I'm going to copy paste edit settings. For these, I really don't want to do that. And I don't want this crap. Shot. We're going to leave that original. That whole photo is good. One of that is 16 by 9, but 3 by 2. And also, you just got to understand like what you're trying to do here. Oh, okay. Nope. That's in there. That's right. Did hit enter. Yeah, these are all 16. That's fine. Cool. This one's up close. A lot of yellow in this one. Okay. Edit, undo. All right, we'll try to click around, see what we find. That's cool. And then let's see what has shot versus auto. I don't like any of them. Fluorescent's okay, but it's still not. Right here. Turn some of that saturation down. Ooh, way better. If I wanted to, I would sharpen up maybe these edges here. So let's go through with that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a brush and we're just gonna kind of go down here and around here. Hit this under two a little bit. And maybe a little bit around the stool. And right here, the goal is just to add a little bit of sharpening. Okay. You do clarity. Not too much. As you can see, it kind of, you go a little bit of texture maybe. No, not in this case. We're just gonna go a little bit of sharpness. All right, click out. Yeah. It's got to be the light. Oh, it looks good. I'm going to leave it like that. Let's see. Turn down highlights. Add some more exposure. Shadows. Let's try that fluorescent. Puts a colder look to it. I'm going to just leave it. Yeah, there we go. I'm with it. I guess. Looks nice. I see what I was going for there. This actually, with this daylight one with the yellows back. Oh, not the oranges. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ho. And let's see, would I maybe stretch that out past the end there to make it the end? Mine. Oh, crap. All right. I can hit scale. It's cool. Yeah. Same process. Just going to open it up a little bit. Like that auto. Turn that yellow down. Come back up here. Phenomenal. And I'm going for time on this one, guys. So I can maybe spend like an hour. But because this is training, I'm just going through every single one and not really just hitting copy paste edit settings on 10 different photos. Oh wow, we're actually one more yet. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And actually we're only gonna pick a couple because we just did this photo, so we don't need to do that. And then I'm gonna show you how to export and make them branded. Okay, so look at that. Wow, these are turning out phenomenal. Can't wait to go over the whole file with you guys real quick here once we're done. Between that daylight and that auto, it's just looking so crisp. Okay, turn them yellows down for the quick wins. Just making sure you're not losing too much out of your photo or like the flooring if you're checking orange or orange fall off, light fall off on walls and stuff, especially white walls and gray walls. Phew, this might be my favorite one. This plant kind of runs on the side there. And then if I'm just doing it quick, I might not always check out that dehaze. That looks nice. And we're just going to add just a little bit more light, but smash those highlights back. Fridge is looking cool with that light up there. Let's see. Turn the shadows down. Just back. All right. Check the yellow. Orange looking good. Oh, that's going to look phenomenal. It's just, you get going and they just start turning out so good. Auto versus daylight. I like that little bit orange in there that daylight adds. Honestly, I think I'd go up just a little bit. Exposure down, highlights, shadow. Functions. Right? Ooh, looks good. Okay, we're going to keep this as original. Auto. This, or use your color picker. If you can't find one in here, you can just go straight to that color picker. That's right here. That's fair. Maybe check those yellows out of there. I already balanced it. That looks great. Ooh, this is going to look awesome. If you don't like that constraint, how does it start out? You just go back, click original. Because, let's see, auto. Oh, right away. Glad I did, or else I would have lost some of that. All right. Auto. Looking good, looking good. Shop. Yellow's out. And then you can add some exposure, smash those highlights out. I like that little bit of that shit. Like a little bit of that, those blacks punched in there. That looks great. Wow. Really nice. Keep that to original. Auto works. Auto again. Let's just try this. Oh, I got what I like right there. Got that yellow selected. Slider. On the walls and some of the cupboards there. Have that yellow light fall off. That worked. I might just turn down highlights. In this case, I just want to see. Good. We are almost there. Looks nice. Add a shot. Looks perfect. Kill those yellows. Come back over here for the auto and keep this original. Looks phenomenal. And want to adjust, just going through and doing a couple. I'm not really, a lot of these auto moves and the geometry is just to save time. When you see me dialing in the photos here, it's just personal preference. All right. Auto. Check here. We'll daylight in this case. There's a couple of those that I liked. Get back, yellow. Oh no, the plant. Plant's got some yellow in it. It's the oranges. Schnaz. Oh wow. Get this on original. Yeah. Yeah, and let's see. What do we do here? Just bump up the shadows? It's great. All right, now let's go for our export. Let's review our folder. Let's review and let's just give this a second, and then I'll show you some really cool export settings. One for sharing the link, and then also so they get a file to view online. And then also you have to enable this setting, or your clients, they will not, or friends or whoever, they will not be able to download anything. So you just want all these photos from here. And okay. All right, final look. It's turned out really nice. Yeah, these bathroom shots is cool. Straight out of a magazine, some of these. So what I'm looking at right now is the color profile difference here. If I wanted to, if I thought it was a big deal, although I do want to give this client two different options because they're not really going to use the same photo right here. On the left, it's a little bit more yellow. It's a little warmer. On the right, it looks like we took the saturation out of that yellow lighting there. Some of that light fall off is off that ceiling, and it's turning that brick a lot of like yellow orangish. But let them pick. Showcasing craftsmanship, railing install. So sometimes I'm okay with color profiles being different. That kitchen. So as you see, some are a little bit warmer, and then some are like this, where we took some of the warmth down or the yellows out. These are great. I could take a brush and just like bring up the light a little bit with one huge brush. These are good for delivery. I'm okay with this. These look great. Now let's make these all branded photos. All right. You want to make sure that all these are highlighted. So Control A or highlight all the photos here that you're going to deliver. You're going to see this number 48 of 48 or whatever you have to deliver, right? That's what we're going to need in order to export. So you could export first or just share the link. I do want to export. So let's just work through an export settings. I'm going to go with JPEG small, or we could do all custom settings as well. That would work. And we want to make sure that we have that same number, export 48 photos right here. That's how we know we're going to get all of them. Let's give this, let's see, FTC I think this is Lee in Appleton. All right. So then that'll just give all the names that, hit enter, and it'll be like 1, 2, 3. All right. So JPEG, custom dimension, just decide what you want them exported as. Now, watermark, you would upload it right here if you needed. You would click that, you would upload it, and then decide there's your watermark. So let's just go back right here. So if you don't have a watermark, you click include watermark, you hit this gear, and you can upload it right here. Just select it from your computer or drag drop it if that works. I always justify bottom right. And then why you see the opacity down on this logo right now is because I think I might have had something it didn't look good with. Really, I only do that with portrait photography is I'll make a logo kind of see-through or really faint. But yeah, so with that selected right here, let's just make sure we've got enough space and vertical. We don't really want to give a little space there. All right, looks great. We're going to hit done. It's going to appear like that in every photo, so you don't have to sit there and like slap logos on in Photoshop. Or let's see. So now this is what our branded photos are going to look like. It's like amazing. And all your logos are the same. It's all justified on the right. Looks great. If you want to slide them over a little bit to the right, that's on you. I think that's perfect. It's consistent. I love it. All right. So now we're going to go to our export settings. Let's see. Sharpening should be none. Okay. Export settings. We gotta find where my client file is there. I found it. All right. With your destination file selected, your branding on there, everything is set to export right now. As a matter of fact, you see this kind of running right here. If I didn't cover it up for the tutorial, it's just running on my toolbar. It's Lightroom telling me it's exporting. And after it finishes, I'll get a little notice or it'll just be done. Okay, it's done. All right. Now, if you're sharing a link, this is what you're going to want to do. There's a couple different ways, and this is very important. Click share and invite. If you're going to enter an email address, you go ahead and do that here, but then understand there's a few settings here. So can view, can contribute, and also can edit and contribute, right? So you can enter manually their emails, click invite, that'll work that way. But before you do all that, I need you to understand that coming over here to settings, this has to be selected. Allow JPEG downloads and export. Or what's going to happen is they're going to get to that file and they're going to be like, I can't even get into it or I can't even download it. They're going to have problems, right? Allow access requests, click shareable link to enable this feature. All right. With that, and let's see. Allow JPEG downloads and export. We're good with everything else. We would then enter their email address and that's that. I'm not going to do that here just for their privacy. All right. Copy to that to clipboard. All right. Got that with anyone can view and allow access requests. I could if I wanted to, but allow JPEG downloads and export. So anyone with that link will be able to get in here. And then I'm going to click done because we have it set to can view and download. That's all we need. Now I'm going to go send that to my client. I hope this was really helpful. This was not so much me going through every photo and doing every slider. I did that a little bit for personal, but more or less, I just used a lot of the auto settings in this Lightroom training because for time. And I'm just a little bit over an hour, but I have 48 like just amazing photos. To save the time, you can once again try to copy paste edit settings and just take a quick look. A lot of times it works and sometimes it doesn't. But for this one, quick settings, this was pretty much like auto editing. A little bit of using generative AI heal, a lot of geometry and color. But yeah, drop me a question if you have any questions, but go out there and make some art, guys, and be awesome with this high income skill set. See you in the next one.